Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Once again, I came with a very interesting topic, and in this topic, I'm going to cover Swift UI. Here, I will create one basic application, and in the complete series, we will cover almost all the topics like navigation, table view, collection view, grid view, and normal simple view. In this today video, I'm going to tell you with simple how you can start basically with Swift UI. Okay, you don't need to do anything, and it's really a very interesting topic. And one more thing I would like to tell you that Swift UI is a basically upcoming programming language for Xcode. Okay, might be in few years like 1 or 2 or after 3 years the storyboard concept get goes off. So you have to learn Swift UI and you have to understand how to create application with the help of Swift UI, and what all the things you people do into the storyboard, how you can achieve basically with the help of Swift UI. So let's begin with development and understand the deep integration, deep analysis. Let's do the deep analysis of the Swift UI. So let's start. At the very first, open your Xcode, okay, and here you can see the new option, create a new Xcode project. So click over here and then you will get a window. Okay, so here you have to select the application because you are designing the application. Click on next, and after that give your project name, like, okay, and after that you can give your organization name, whatever you would like to give. Here select, this is storyboard. Okay, this is the old concept of Xcode to design the iPhone application, but now recently they have introduced Swift UI. So how you can design a UI with the help of Swift programming language. Okay, so select Swift UI. The life cycle will be UI kit, app delegate life cycle, and language always select Swift because we are using the Swift UI. So click on next. After that select path for your project where you would like to store. Okay, so here I have created Swift UI demo, and this is basically whatever you, this is the content view. Okay, whatever the view you are designing, that must be inside the content view. Okay, so let as we have in storyboard view controller, so same here we have content view. Okay, and this is the preview provider, means what will happen, whatever you are designing here, that will keep coming over here. Okay, click on resume for watching the design, how it's looking basically, and it's take some time to load the view. At the very first time only it's take time. So here is your view, how you can take the text view, how you can add image, how you can take multiple view, how you can, means completely dynamic modification we will see into the entire series. So I hope you will people watch this complete series. Okay, so I am running the basic example whatever is created by the Xcode itself. We will see the output. So here output is loading in front of you. So this is the output for this basic controller. Okay, and this is the scene delegate, app delegate is same as it was previous with storyboard. Okay, so let's begin with content view, how we can write, how we can edit that. Okay, so over here I'm taking multiple text view. Okay, let's say I'm taking one more text, and this is the basic syntax actually for the text. So I have write this text view but it's not coming. Okay, so how we can take that, here we have to take V stack. There are two things, V stack and H stack. V stack means vertical stack view, and H stack means horizontal stack view. If we have to show that one by one, first hello world will be at the top, then after that hi this is Pushpendra, so that must be in view stack. So V stack formula is really basics. Click on resume for loading the view, it will load the view. So here is our view, the space is already there, but if you would like to take more space, so you can use spacer in between both, so it will take the space. Here you can see one view is at the bottom and another is at the top, So like that, how the H stack will work. So I will show you. If I convert this as H stack, then how it will work. Here you can see first is first view, and then second in the left right side of that second view is coming. Okay, and here are some of the properties. If you would like to modify those property from here, you can modify. Now I will let you know about the image, how we can show the image. So that directly take image and pass the name of the image. Okay, and from where you have to import image, this is the preview asset exit. Okay, so here you can import the image directly and copy the name and paste over here. So this is the preview of the image. Now how you can take the padding. Here you can see there is no padding. And second thing, if you would like to change this into the, so if you would like to change the position of that, how you can take over here. Now this is, let's say, H stack. Okay, so here you can see the both text view is coming into the right side and the image is coming into the left side, and image is containing the half screen and half screen taking by the text view. So now how you can give the padding, like here dot padding normal, that is called space. Okay, over here. But if you would like, if you have multiple view and you don't want to add the padding for every view and you would like to give equal padding for every view, so directly take the padding for the main stack. Okay, it will automatically adjust the padding for every view which is exist inside the H stack or V stack or into the entire screen. Okay, now how you can use the scroller view. Okay, I am converting this into the vertical, and this is I am taking outside. Okay, so I am manipulating this so that I can show the scroller view uses. Removing this also. Now this is my view. If I will run that, then you can see there will not be scrolling. Okay, here you can see there is no scrolling. Now I will show you how you can take the scroll. Directly take the scroll view and use like that. Indent the code. Now run your project, you will see the changes. Here you can see it has been increased. So like that scroller view does work over here. So there are many more things which I will cover into the next video tutorial. So keep watching and keep boosting your skill. And one more thing I would like to tell you, that please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, because on my YouTube channel you will find lots of videos related to Swift development. Here I have done lots of videos in storyboard development, like how you can show the movement of the driver in iOS application with the help of Firebase, and how you can use voice search feature, how you can integrate the search functionality through the voice, how the search functionality does work over here, and many more things. How you can restrict the Google Map keys, how you can migrate the Realm library on iOS, and how you can use that, how you can use MySQLite. So many more video tutorial you will find on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and keep boosting your skills. Thank you so much. Have a great time. Bye bye.